What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. ShatterStory here with another DC Universe video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my Might Sorcery Pet DPS. Y'all saw that title right, and I'm telling y'all, bro, do not sleep on Pet DPS. I went to it and I never looked back. Check it. Let's get right into the build. Going into the loadout, we're gonna have the Vengeance, Soul Bull, Offering, God Wave Strength, Fury himself, and the Neo Venom boost. Let's go into the inventory and go over the artifacts. For the artifacts, I'm going with the transformation card, source shard artifact. This is a must artifact. Get it to at least 80. If you can get it to 120, that's even better. If you can get it to 200, that's even better. Because look right there, at 200, I think, or 160 or 200, one of the two, I believe you get a 25% chance to refresh the God Wave ability. It's an 18-second cooldown when you use it. What it does is it boosts your pet's buffed damage by 200% for 5 seconds. That's OP. You're gonna be doing crazy damage. For my third artifact, I got the Grimoire artifact. I'm using this artifact to apply power interaction on my single target and AoE targets so I can deal more damage to the enemy. I did try to use the Mercy artifact, but unfortunately my Fury attacks way too slow when I apply the ability, because what Mercy does, it replaces my Offering with the Mercy attack protocol power, which it gives them a huge boost, but they attack way too slow and I lose too much DPS. So I took that off. I kept it, but I took it off. Trust me, you lose way too much DPS when you're using this artifact. Let's go into the augments. We are Might, so we're gonna be going with all Might augments. See right here. Currently, I just got into this episode 48, I believe. I came into a mad late, so my metagenes are super low. I'm almost maxing these ones out. The origin augments, I almost got those maxed out. I believe the max is 402, but the metagenes up here, I just started playing the game about a week ago again, so I'm really low on these. But don't worry, I'll catch up. Trust me, you're gonna be doing mad damage with this build. Just lock in. And my Might is currently sitting at 364k. I think I can get it higher than that. I be out DPSing a lot of people. Some people that have elite gear. And imagine where I'm gonna be at when I have elite gear, you feel me? It's going to go to the allies because y'all need to get these allies. The 2 support allies that I'm about to recommend, please get. And the one that I want you to level up first to rank 4 is the Zatanna ally with her arcane battery. Her arcane battery is like the perfect ally for a pet damage dealer build. Like, you cannot replace this ally's support ability. It's too good. After using 6 damaging abilities, you give your ability summon pets restored power and increased damage, meaning your ability summon pets, so your Fury, Crystal, Ice, Demon, Devil, whatever that thing is called, you know, all your ability summoned pets that are summoned by abilities, they get buffed. And this is how it looks like when you attack 6 times. You see that little white thing above under me? When I activate it, it goes over to my Fury. If Fury had no power right now, he would automatically get power back and a damage increase depending on what rank your ally is at. Currently, my Zatanna is at rank 7, and when I use the arcane battery, when he triggers, my Fury gets an extra 6% damage for 10 seconds and gets his full power, and he uses his big attack straight up. I think sorcery is the best power for pet DPS. The next ally is Emperor Aquaman. The reason why, this is why I said get Zatanna ally to level 4 first, because her arcane battery unlocks to level 4. As to Aquaman, his ability unlocks at level 6. Summon pets outgoing damage is increased for me, he's at 6, by 5% when I take damage. I'm always taking damage, bro. So my pet is always getting buffed by 5% and an extra 6% on top of that. My pets are doing crazy damage, and on top of me spamming my abilities. When I say that the Zatanna ally is a really good bread and butter with this power, is because my Vengeance ability has a 0.5 second cooldown. You want to spam this ability when you're in a single target attack. And then when you're in an AoE situation, you use Soul Bolt. It's an AoE ability and the cooldown is 5 seconds. And both of these are attack abilities. So when you use these 6 times, you buff your Fury. And Fury is always attacking, bro. You buff your Fury and give him power, so he's always attacking. For example, this is how it's gonna look. In a single target, he uses his strongest attack right away, drains his energy. You buff him again, he attacks right off rip, and you keep going. Just keep going. See, I buffed him again, he attacks, and I gave him another power. And sometimes you will miss it, but that buff still goes on Fury regardless. Boom, boom, buff, And that's that. And he's gonna keep attacking. And these abilities, bro, they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of damage. Especially when they crit. Look at that, 178, 77k, 80k, 74k. They do damage, especially when you crit 190k. You see that? Like, they do damage, bro. Especially the single target. They do damage. Look how much damage my Fury does when he gets hit with that God Wave strength. I think he just did 394k right there. He just did 394k. My highest I've hit with Fury was 500k with his biggest attack. Crazy. Absolutely cracked. And that's not including my buffs. So best allies is Zatanna and Emperor Aquaman. And then for your combat ally, since I'm trying to, you know, do as much damage to a boss as possible, I have Crypto for that heat vision. Goes crazy with that single target attack. And then for my trinket, for my utility belt, I got my supply drop, and then I got my mother box. I always make sure to have my mother box out when I'm in a boss battle. I don't use them. I don't bring out mother box when I'm doing an AoE situation. I just use mother box when I am in a boss situation. Mother box, the first attack, she shoots out an AoE beam. Father box does the same thing. I tested both of them out. And then after that, it's single target until the beam stops, and then to restart again. First beam hits the single target, then it shoots out an AoE, and then it keeps doing single target damage. And mother box can also be buffed. You see that? You can't barely tell, but it's both on them. It's both on them, I promise. See how it disappeared? It's both on them. So it goes crazy. For our stats, we're going to spec them to superpowered, because technically your Fury is a superpower. So you want to go ahead and spec them superpower, get that extra 10 might, and really you want that power regeneration. And I promise you guys right now, this power, there's no power consumption issues. There's no power consumption issues, bro. Like your power is gonna be damn near at full at all times. You want to put 20 into critical attack chance, 20 into critical damage, and then put as much as you can into might and power. You want your might as high as possible. That's how you're gonna deal all those crazy damage. When you do max out your might, put the rest into health, because a dead DPS is useless. And literally, y'all, that is the build. Let me show you guys the rotation real quick. It's really simple. Really simple. So boom, let's say you're starting into a fight. You want to buff, drop your orbital strikes, go crazy, buff your ally first, then hit. Just spam this. And then whenever your offering comes off a cooldown, pop it and just keep attacking. Now, mind you, over time, your Zatanna arcane battery, it will proc by itself. All you gotta worry about is just doing that single target and then buffing with God Wave as soon as it comes off a cooldown. Try to time it right, because it's only 5 seconds. You really want Fury to have power when you pop God Wave strength. Make sure he has power so he can at least get in one big huge attack while you're spamming your single target attack ability. Like, you see what I mean? Just keep going until, look, Fury still has that God Wave. Boom, he hit that. Make sure Fury has that energy to hit that big attack when he's buffed, because that's a 200% extra damage when he does attack with his big attack. It goes crazy. And that is literally the build. And when you go into AoE, just switch to AoE with the Soul Bolt. Single target, Vengeance. AoE, Soul Bolt, and the same thing. It's the same thing. And then when your abilities come off for cooldown, your allies come off for cooldown, pop them real quick, boom, 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 and just continue what you were doing. And that is literally the build. But without further ado, man, I got some gameplay on the newest raid, normal, and I went crazy. Y'all finna see. I went crazy. But if you guys like this video, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section below if you mess with this build, and I catch you on the next one. Peace.
Show me, I gotta let you